Hi, everyone. Are you having a hot summer? In parts of the world where it's summer, many areas are having record heat. It's the same here in Florida. Florida is known for warm and humid temperatures year round. This summer, it feels hotter than usual. I'm Vanessa, your teacher with Learn English Florida. In this week's lesson, we'll talk about how we manage the heat. Maybe it will help you manage the heat where you live. So, here's an example of the heat this summer. We live in Southwest Florida, south of Tampa and Orlando. On some days this summer, the temperature has been around 95 degrees Fahrenheit. That's 35 degrees Celsius. But the humidity or wet air has made it feel warmer. So the feels like temperature has actually been 111 degrees or almost 44 degrees Celsius. Wow! This is also called the heat index. The Florida heat hit a record on July 27th, 2025, Tampa International Airport. So, what do people do in Florida when it's this hot? And what can you do to stay cool? Of course, you stay indoors as much as you can and enjoy air conditioning. If you exercise outside, try to exercise early in the morning or in the evening. If you have a dog, try to walk your dog in those same time periods. Dog owners should remember that the asphalt or sidewalk can feel much hotter than the air temperature. A dog could hurt its paws, its little feet, and a dog with heart issues may have trouble breathing in the heat. Drink a lot of water. If you work in an outdoors job, sorry, try to start your work very early and stop early to avoid the sun and the heat in late afternoon. If you're in Florida, enjoy our pools and beach areas. However, those can get hot too. We recently went to the beach with friends and left by 12 o'clock as it was just too hot outside. Plus, the water temperature can also get hot. 87 degrees this time of year in the Gulf, or 30.4 degrees Celsius. Some people don't like being in Florida this time of year because it's hot and getting hotter. But sometimes there's relief. There's a joke about the weather in Florida. It says, if you don't like the weather in Florida, just wait 5 minutes. That's because the weather can change easily. You may see some fast moving clouds, and in just a few minutes, it's raining. Sometimes it's sunny and rainy. It's a little crazy. People living in Florida know about 3 p.m. storms. That's because it's common in the summer for rain to arrive in the afternoon. Sometimes that will cool things off, and sometimes it doesn't. Our weather is also crazy this time of year because we have to watch out for hurricanes. One day we may have a lot of heat. The next day it may be rainy because of tropical storms or hurricanes out at sea. Also keep in mind that Florida is big. North Florida, like the Panhandle, can get hot, but maybe not as hot as South Florida. closer to Miami and the Florida Keys. Key West in the Florida Keys has the hottest year-round average temperatures in Florida. If you don't like the heat, try to stay inside when visiting Florida in the summer. Or come visit us in the winter when the weather should be better. Let's go ahead and practice our pronunciation words for this week. If you want to look at the screen and repeat after me. Number 1, Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit. Number 2, humidity. Humidity or heat. Heat, remember the H sound. Number 3, 111 degrees. 111 degrees, or you can say 111. Number 4, asphalt. Asphalt, the sidewalk. And number 5, hurricane. Hurricane. So, what's the weather been like where you live recently? Tell us below in the comments. Please share our videos and channel with others who want to learn English about Florida. And please come back next week where we'll have a new English lesson. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.